4-2 against the top 3 teams in the East. So I think it's hard for us to see Jimmy Butler as like a superstar on the level of Giannis or LeBron or anything like that. And I wouldn't say that he is, but I think he is absolutely an alpha. And I think this team could win a championship. I wouldn't put my money on it this year, but I don't think it's out of the possibility that they could win a championship in the near future with Jimmy Butler. Tell me why I'm right, Kendrick.
Listen. Listen. Here's the thing about Jimmy Butler, right? Jimmy Butler is not an alpha when it comes to divas, but Jimmy Butler is an alpha when it comes to guys that got it out the mud. And that's why the Miami Heat and Jimmy Butler are meant for one another. They the perfect marriage. They was love at first sight. Because when you look at this Miami Heat culture, they got it out the mud. Eric Spoelstra, a film guy, got it out the mud. Udonis Haslem, the captain, got it out the mud. Jimmy Butler loves to play with guys that got it out the mud. Jay Crowder, Kendrick Nunn. So, yes, he is an alpha on this Miami Heat team, and it's the perfect situation. I tell you what, the Milwaukee Bucks don't want to see them in the second round because they got multiple guys that they could throw at them. And the thing that I love about Eric Spoelstra and what he did to Jimmy Butler was he took Jimmy Butler off the ball from 1 through 3, from first to the third quarter, and said, you know what? In the fourth quarter, I'm gonna let you ISO, but 1 through 3, I'm gonna put the ball and Bam out of the Bayou hands and let him be the facilitator and playmaker because he's one of the great passing bigs in this league. And it also utilizes Jimmy Butler's strength of slashing to the basket, backdoor cutting, and what he's done is he's at the top right now for his career highs in assists and in rebounds. And when he cuts to the basket, not only is he great at finishing at the goal, but he's also great at kickouts and hitting guys at the dunker spot. That's why he's having a career high in assists. And when you look at him on the rebounding standpoint, he's one of the best. Hold on, Stephen A. He's one of the best offensive rebounding guards in the league outside of Russell Westbrook. So when I'm looking at the makeup of this team, them getting it out the mud, he's a great alpha for this Miami Heat coach, and I think he is an alpha. And don't be surprised because anything could happen in this bubble. So I'm not counting this Miami Heat team out to at least come out of the East. Don't be surprised.
Well, listen, I got them as a possibility of going to the Eastern Conference Finals because I think it's legit. But let me just illuminate where I'm going with this. If you gave this same team to Dwayne Wade in his prime, Kendrick Perkins, what would you say about him?
Well, I mean, it's two different players, though, Stephen A. I mean, Dwayne Wade probably would be in the same situation. Let's not get it twisted. Dwayne Wade needed Shaq. Dwayne Wade needed. Yeah, I would pick him also. But I'm saying it's not like it's apples and oranges between Jimmy Butler. This is a solid team that's put together.
I'm not saying that it isn't. Listen to where I'm going. Listen. Hold on. KP, hold on for a second. Let me tell you where I'm going with this. What I do when I'm talking about stars, when you say an alpha, I get your point, Dominique, about being a leader because that's Jimmy Butler. He will infuse the right personality in a team. So absolutely. But I'm saying to you, at some point in time, when I look at you and I say, here's the ball, we got everything around you, but it's about you. It don't matter what I put you up against. When it comes down to you and somebody else, you going to be in that mix. I'm saying that the Greek Freak and others is just a different level. It's not I'm not taking anything away from Jimmy Butler.
I would disagree with you there. I would disagree with you there. Like, I feel more confident at the final plays of the game. If I'm giving the ball to one person, I feel more confident in Jimmy Butler than I do the Greek Freak. I think the rest of the games, obviously,
I ain't said the final play.
Obviously, Giannis is a better player. I thought that's what you were saying. I thought you were saying we give you the ball. We give you the ball in crunch time, and you got to make it happen. Like, I feel comfortable.
Take me to the promised land.
Jimmy Butler.
Yeah.
But
right now,
I'm not talking about a bucket because I pick a lot of people over Giannis. I pick a lot of people over Giannis for a bucket. I'm talking about, you know what I'm saying, KP. I'm talking about it's the fourth quarter. We got 12 minutes.
No.
Everybody around us doing it. It's you.
But what I'm saying, Stephen A, is that let's not act like Jimmy Butler is not capable of erupting for a big fourth quarter and going for 15 to 20 and putting the team on his shoulders. Like, That's all I'm saying. And down here in the bubble, anything is possible. And before the pandemic, when I watched that last game when the Miami Heat faced the Milwaukee Bucks, they straight up annihilated them. They got multiple bodies that they could throw at Giannis. They're a deep team, well coached by Eric Spoelstra. And I don't want to face that grimy out team with all those guys down there that got it out the mud.
I love the.
But I don't want to face them because of the people they got launching from the parking lot.
I love the Heat culture that brings it out. Everything got it out the mud. However, Pat Riley, I don't think Pat Riley ever touched no mud. Pat Riley in the Armani suits, he ain't get nothing out the mud. But everybody else is from the bottom. Pat Riley was born at the top.
Riley always does look clean. That is for sure. The Heat have the second best record against teams with 500 or better records, so they're only behind
Molly?
the Bucks with that. Yes, sir.
I just want to let everybody know, Pat Riley approves of my wardrobe. So does Larry Brown, Billy King, and the crew. They have approved of the wardrobe. My brother Aaron McKee, that used to play for the Sixers, now coaches at Temple University. These are all these guys that pride themselves in being elite dressers, and now they all have given me love. Even Pat Riley has given me love.
I don't respect your attire until Walt Frazier says it's on point. Until then, it's just all right.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming, sports, and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.